thing to live.
No, stop.
Alright. So last thing was we talked to Risha. So I gotta see if there's anything else we need to do to...
You may have to change the game to this game not to have to do.
It should be changed.
Let me refresh it. Let me see.
Do you normally not have reactives up for this game?
I just don't have your reactive up.
Oh, I just don't see any. Weird.
It says it on the title screen now, but not on the
Oh,
website.
wait, I'm looking
But
at...
at least it
Never
says it on
mind.
the title screen.
I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Okay, at least okay, well, I'm not going to do that. Head to the theme park area and speak to Tio. Okay. Okay, I think the theme park is this way? Yeah.
Wow!
He was already inside, I bet.
This place is amazing, Lloyd!
Tio's standing outside. Yeah, I'm starting to get pretty excited myself. Now let's see. Some of our friends might already be waiting in front. We should go find them.
Okay.
Here's Tio. Tio and Sully.
Hi,
It's like-
guys! Sorry we took so long.
There you are, Lloyd. Yeah. Hey. Oof. Holy crap, guys.
Oof.
So, you got here first? Looks like we're the only ones here so far.
Correct. We were slightly ahead of schedule. So with the extra time, I've been working to indoctrinate Sully into Mission Church. Hey, don't give them the wrong idea. I mean, he's not even that cute. Not that I think he's cute in the first place. There's
Baka.
no use hiding it from me.
That's true.
The Aeon system has been detecting strong mystifying readings coming from you for a while now. There's no way it can do that. You're lying.
Ah! You guys are such good friends!
Maybe we should wait here for the others to arrive. Wait for the others!
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Very well. Let the sermon commence. For today's gospel, we will be covering the many blessings Mishy's cuteness contributes to continental peace efforts.
Really?
You're still on this? Hey, do something, would you? You've already taken down one cult, right?
I don't think this one can be stopped. Trust me, pulling Tio's Mishi worship is one barrier we can never get over.
This is where you give up? The whole crew is here.
Wow!
Here we are, Michelin Wonderland. Oh, Tio.
It's awesome.
Oh, that's me, not Mira this time. Wow. Okay. Woohoo.
I know.
I get to have a voice now.
Congrats.
You got that right. This is my first time too. Looks like we're in store for a great deal of fun today. Just look at how many attractions they have.
Oh yeah. One day is not nearly enough to experience it all. Take it from me.
And spending the entire morning at the beach took up a good chunk of our time too. Maybe we'd best focus on the most popular attractions in order to get the full Wonderland experience.
That sounds good, but which ones would those be?
The Ferris wheel over on the left is definitely on the short list. It's popular with everyone, families, couples, you name it.
It's true! The view is amazing! You might even get more out of it if you save it for last! Ooh, good thinking.
That sounds like an excellent way to end the day.
Another can't miss is the tower at the heart of the park. Otherwise known as the Castle of Mirrors. It's one of those signature attractions. On the highest floor, you can find what they call the wishing mirror. People say if you ring the bell at the top and make a wish in front of the mirror, it's guaranteed to come true.
Well, we know we gotta take Ellie there.
Yeah.
My,
All
how
the girls
romantic.
wishing to get with Lloyd.
That one's popular with families and couples too. See, the bell has handles on both sides, so they can ring it with the partner.
That makes sense. I imagine it'd be tough to do it alone.
Hey, look! Do you think anyone lives in that mansion over there?
That place gives me the creeps.
I don't know, actually. Did they add that one recently?
Yep, that's me. I get Fran and Noelle mixed up.
Yep, it's the park's newest attraction.
They call it the horror coaster, and it's super popular. Yes, I looked into it in preparation for today. It's a thrill ride with a horror theme. The technology they employ for the effects is very impressive.
Why does their newest ride have to be a scary one? It figures Belle wouldn't at least give me a warning. I like it. Sounds like my kind of place. Any other standouts to speak of?
It's not right, but I know the fortune teller's house is popular. Some friends and regulars swear by the so-called soothsayer that started working there last year.
I've heard she can do anything from compatibility readings to finding lost items. Apparently, she's also an exotic beauty with a mysterious aura. That sounds interesting. Could she be a diviner from the East? You're all forgetting the most vital of today's activities, tracking down Mishi. It's a Michelin custom to locate him throughout the various sections of the park. And if you're lucky, you may even encounter his little sister, Michette.
Oh, okay.
Todd's got that spark in her eyes.
Oh, on that note, is there anywhere in the park we can cool down? Yeah, there's a rest area off to the left. They also serve concessions there. Then that sounds like the perfect meeting place for us. I'll be sure to spend a lot of time there, so come see me if you're feeling tired or need first aid. Cecile, stop working on your day off.
Ever the nurse, huh, Cecile? This was supposed to be your day off.
We couldn't possibly ask you to do that.
Xander is dealing with puppy.
Yeah, there's a puppy.
What are you saying? What man wouldn't jump at the chance to feel Cecile's healing touch?
That's
I don't know the
one way
voice.
to give his voice. I can give you a reason to need first aid if you would like, Randy.
Just make sure to have some fun for yourself, okay, Cecile? You never get the chance to otherwise, so let that big, brown, beautiful hair of yours down for once. All right. I guess I could stand to take your advice.
Remember, everyone, we have a dinner party to be at, so we're only free until evening. Hand out tickets. Once you have yours, you're free to use them however you want. Try to stay in pairs if there's an attraction you want to go to. That sound good?
I don't see why not.
Understood. No complaints here.
All right, let the fun begin.
I'm so excited.
Aren't we a lively bunch?
Hey, Sully! Wanna go around the park together?
Oh, okay, just stop tugging on me.
And doesn't it remind you of when you were in school? It really does.
You get the "we have Xander at home" Xander.
Apparently.
I mean, new puppy. It's only 2 months old, so. makes messes.
Understandable.
Activity costs 1 ticket. We have 5 total. Yeah, now should take people with us. Of course,
Wow.
immediately.
I mean,
Wow, she found it. Good.
They did
How
say
could you
to
miss
do.
A
that?
little picture taking. Yeah.
They did say to do.
So is
the
that
Ferris
Missy
wheel
or
lap.
is that Miss Shet?
This is Mishi.
Mishi.
Michette is pink.
You talk to Michi. Does he talk back?
I think he does.
I hope it says meow.
Yes.
Oh,
So
Ah.
Michi has not Mickey Mouse, but like that same kind of
Cartoonish.
same kind of cartoony way of talking.
All right, 10.
He's muted now. Oh,
Wow.
he's unmuted now.
Hey there, little lady. Are you having a Sorry. Are you having a he happy time?
It's him. The one and only Michi.
They say never meet your heroes, but I don't think that holds true this time. Okay, we gotta see what
Adorable.
cover. Oh, okay, she's being a photographer.
She's doing pictures. Look over this way, Tio. I'll take a picture for you.
All right, so where do we
Adorable.
want to go first? The castle, the haunted place, or the
Spooky.
Ferris wheel?
Spooky.
I'm gonna
Spooky,
continue- I'm just gonna
scary skeletons.
Okay. Do we go to the fortune teller or the horror coaster?
Is the fortune teller a Kilika? I just have so many questions.
I would laugh if it's Sherazard.
Should we go
That
find
would
out?
be even funnier, actually, if it was Sherazard.
Because she does do divination.
All right, we're going to fortune teller.
Or let's just watch. We'll find out. Yeah,
No, or
Yeah.
who? Who else you thinking it might be?
that other Ouroboros person who quote unquote died.
Oh, true.
Lucy.
Yeah, that one.
Luciola.
All right, 10. You're our random voices today.
Trade me.
You're right. Welcome to the fortune teller's house. Here you can get a reading for any fate your heart seeks to unravel. Two souls may intertwine at a time. Care to see what destiny has in store?
Who should I invite? Well, of course.
Your
Oh my
mom.
goodness.
We have everybody we can bring. But like, let's be real.
Compatibility, let's go.
I think I'll invite Ellie.
All right, that will be one ticket, please. Now then, right this way.
Oh.
Someone else can be the actual fortune teller.
Now,
Yeah, because
give
we
me a
know
second.
exactly what voice. We know exactly what voice you would give them.
Do you?
Yes. What, why are you saying wait a second?
Are you summoning Madame Ava from the mists over here?
He's putting, yeah, I think so. Also, I would not give it that would not be a Euronymous voice.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
The voice that pisses me off with all females that you do.
Yeah, the one that peaks the mic, yeah.
Yes, that
That
one.
actually, I wasn't thinking that, truthfully.
I was, because every time you see a female character given to you, you're like,
I'm sorry.
I just don't
Um,
trust you with female voices. Okay.
It's
Got
fair.
ghost.
do you recognize the character model?
Let me zoom in.
Green
on the
hair,
screen more.
green hair.
Zoom.
No.
I didn't actually zoom my screen, and I moved it from my smaller screen to my bigger screen, but you know, it's fine, whatever.
Green hair. I'm trying to think.
No.
No?
Like one of the maids or something?
Give us the answer, please, so we can move on.
She is Luciola.
I
Oh.
forgot what what color her hair was. So that's why I was like,
this
wait.
this
you
is
called it
Luciola.
D. That was
Wow, look
also
at you go.
me. That was also me,
It
though.
was.
And it was already going to be the voice that I was going to give this.
Well, there you go.
Welcome. Come right in. Please, have a seat.
All right. I guess what they say is true. She really does have an exotic mystique about her.
Indeed. You can tell she's quite beautiful too beneath the veil.
My. Whatever is the matter? The both of you are staring. Keep in mind, others are waiting for their turn. Shall we begin?
Sorry about that. We're ready.
Very well. But before we proceed, could I, perhaps, trouble you for your blood types?
Our blood types?
It's an imperative factor when it comes to making a proper reading. Though naturally, I won't force you if you'd rather not say.
I don't mind. Type O.
I believe I'm a type A.
Thank you very much. Now would you please tell me your social security number?
Right?
Honestly.
It's part of the process, too.
I think
Don't
that's
question
Part of the
it.
process.
From what I've heard, it's actually pretty common in Eastern cultures to know each other's blood types for compatibility for future children and whatnot.
Now, what kind of reading do you seek?
Let's see. Well,
Let Ellie do it. Let Ellie do it.
leave it to Ellie. She's
Let
not
Ellie
gonna...
do it.
Compatibility.
Leave it to Beaver.
I will leave it out. We can always do this twice, though. We can do one of these attractions twice.
Okay.
How about you decide, Ellie? Is there a reading you want?
Oh, you want me to decide? Okay then.
Ooh, interesting.
Lame.
In that case, I'd like to know more about the future of Crossbow State.
Lame.
You're just as concerned about the mayor's independence proposal as I am, aren't you?
I mean, she's not wrong in character. Lloyd is very concerned about this. I can't say I'm not. Is that something you can do for us?
A simple task. I foresee in the near future a grand conspiracy that will envelop this land, as well as a barrier unlike any you've had to surmount before, and the despair it will invoke in you. That is what fate has in store.
What?
What do you mean?
I can only see what the stars will of me. However, what I do know is that it is encroaching upon you, even as we speak.
And then they're grabbed from the shadows.
So ends my reading.
Dun dun dun.
I don't even know where to start.
Barrier unlike any we faced before. Could it possibly be related to the mayor's proposal?
I cannot say for certain. My readings are ultimately interpretations. All I can do is weave together what few threads I am shown.
That doesn't exactly put me at ease, but all we can do is keep it in the back of our minds for now.
I do apologize if my services have caused you any undue distress. Do keep in mind that a reading is just that, a reading. It is not a premonition of things to come. Fate is capricious, ever shifting under the laws of causality. Your actions have the power to shape the future that lies before you. You would do well to take this to heart.
Right. Well, I'll try to remember that.
That certainly was mystifying in more ways than I can count. That fortune teller was so intense. I felt like if I gazed into that body harder, I would have fallen right in.
Yeah, she just might be the real deal. Anyway, I think I'm going to take off for now.
All right, I'll see you later.
Question is, can I immediately go back in just to see... Oh, hi, Risho. Did you get here?
Well, Rishi
She's
is
like,
interested.
I'm gonna go figure out who this person is.
Okay, it's the same...
Why are you skipping my line?
Oh, you can't do her
Oh, you
again.
can't do her. Rip.
You can't choose Rishia?
No, I can't choose
You could.
Ellie.
Oh.
I wanted to do a
okay,
compatibility with Ellie, and I can't. And look, it's another Mishi. With these two.
Ah.
Aw.
well, here you go, 10.
Welcome to the Castle of Mirrors. At this attraction, you can explore the castle's interior to your liking before making a wish in front of the wishing mirror on the top floor. I highly recommend you invite somebody and share the experience.
Who should I invite? Ellie, of course. We're going to invite Ellie to all of these things. I think I'll invite Ellie.
Maybe Lloyd will
Enjoy
get
your
keep inviting Ellie
stay.
for him.
That'll be one ticket, please. Thank you very much. Enjoy your time exploring the fantastical Castle of Mirrors.
That's a
Okay,
great voice for a
Squidward.
carny. Just
He
the
hates his
Einstein
job.
over everything.
SpongeBob.
So, this is the Castle of Mirrors? I've heard a lot about it being centerpiece of the park. Honestly, it's more impressive on the inside than I could have imagined.
That spherical astrolabe over there certainly lends to its magical atmosphere. The building itself reminds me of when I visited Gransel Castle while studying in Liberl.
That's high praise. The IBC doesn't like to be outdone, I guess. So, the wishing mirror should be somewhere in here, right?
Correct. They say if you ring the bell and make a wish before the mirror is bound to come true. We should be able to find them both on the castle's top floor.
Alright, let's start making our way up there then.
After you.
Whee!
Just Ellie and Lloyd on a date.
Of
Literally,
course!
we're forcing this to be a date.
This is the what game in the series?
This is the 5th.
Okay.
5th, yeah.
The
Have
second
they
with these
kissed yet?
characters.
Yes, they have kissed.
Thank God.
No, these two didn't.
I thought they did in the previous one.
Almost.
No, they were going
almost.
to, and then Dieter called the phone,
The announcement.
and the announcement came
um,
through
Yeah.
Right.
and interrupted
so no,
them.
Never mind.
So these two haven't. The protagonists of the previous 3 games, which was one
Yes.
story, they kissed.
Right.
This is the
So
second of
no,
these
Ten.
guys, and
These
they
two
have not yet.
Damn.
Needs to happen, right?
Right? Yeah.
I really wish there was like interaction on these floors other than just climb the stairs.
Climb the stairs. Well, I mean, there was an interaction.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about like environmental interaction, not just people's.
I mean, that was an environmental interaction.
No, it's the
People are-
people's. Here we are, the top floor of the Castle of Mirrors. That must be the bell we're supposed to ring over there.
Yes. And there are cords on each side to help us with that. No doubt this is the place I'd be telling you all about.
And that's the wishing mirror, right up the stairs.
I'm surprised that the bell isn't going off every 2 seconds.
Honestly. Remember, first you ring the bell, then you make your wish in front of the mirror.
Well, bear in mind, the park was closed because of Mirabelle.
Yeah, but I mean, could you imagine a place like Disney World having a bell like that in the park? The thing would be ringing 24/7.
Yeah, but we're gonna say like magically nobody outside of the building hears it. Because magic.
Convenient.
Now that we're actually here, though, I'm starting to feel a little nervous.
Oh, are you? Well, step number 1 is going to take both of us, so let's get that out of the way. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. You know you could stop ringing the bell, Lloyd. If you're saying that should do it, just stop it. You can stop it at any time. I guess he's gonna keep going. That should do it. Now we just have to stand in front of the mirror.
Yes, let's go.
Bong, bong.
It just keeps
bong,
going.
Bong.
Here we go. Time to make our wishes. But how does this work? Do you just tell the mirror what we want out loud?
I think it should be fine if you say it to yourself. Let's give it a try.
And kiss. Oh,
Right.
I hope that does it.
Mod.
Yes. I just made mine too. No, I'm just gonna ask.
Ah.
So, Lloyd, what did you wish for?
That we
Me?
would
Well,
kiss.
it's so generic that I'm kind of embarrassed to say. I wish for the ability to continue protecting Crossbow.
Boring.
With you, Ellie, as well as the rest of the SSS. And Kia, too, of course.
Why am I not surprised?
I'll take that as a compliment. How about you, Ellie? What'd you wish for? Aw.
Aw.
Well, for my mother and father's health and happiness, I suppose.
You used your wish on your parents?
You remember, right? They divorced 10 years ago. My mother lives in the Empire and my father in the Republic. We stay in contact through letters and phone calls, but I hardly ever see them in person.
I'm sure that's been difficult. I lost my parents when I was little, but I had Guy and Cecile there for me growing up.
And fortunately, I had my grandfather. My childhood wasn't particularly sad, and it's not as though I grew up wanting for anything. I think the best way to put it is that I'm simply worried about them.
Worried?
Like I said, my mother and father keep in contact with me, and they always try to stay up to date on my life. But sometimes I think they do it out of regret for leaving me behind. I can only imagine how much it hurt them. Both of them are such earnest people. They're not the type to bury the past and live without remorse. But still, it's been 10 years now. All I want is for them to live their new lives to the fullest, to be happy.
In other words, for them to forget the past and move on. I just hope you don't mean that unconditionally.
No, of course not. I know that I wouldn't be here today if not for their past choices. But what matters is that my mother and father find happiness for themselves in the present. That will be enough for me. If that makes sense. Sorry if it sounds like I'm going in circles.
No, not at all. You value your parents' happiness. I'll be praying that they can find it too.
Thank you.
I mean, sweet, but lame.
Thank you for going through the castle with me. It was a lot of fun. I'll just be excusing myself now, if that's alright with you.
Sure thing. Talk to you later.
See you again soon. AKA in 2 minutes when you ask me for the next ride.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Meow.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Just walk there together. Don't take her on the horror coaster. How dare you?
Why not? No,
She
no.
needs
See,
ghosts.
yeah. So
The
then she'll
snuggles.
just cling to him the whole time. It's perfect for Lloyd.
We shall see.
Lloyd will feel
Or,
like he
you
has to protect
know-
her, but not because he's a crush, just because he'll feel bad.
Or, you know, the obvious choice of Kia, who was very much interested in this.
Obviously we can't take a person to the same thing twice, so we could bring Kia to this on our second ticket if we wanted to.
I wanna
Or,
see what Rishia wanted with the fortune teller, to be honest.
well, the one thing that she was wondering was that she was a diviner from the east, which is
Yeah.
technically not untrue.
Yeah.
I like how it got dark coming up here. You come down here, it's bright. You come up here, it's dark.
Cinematic. Okay, Tan. It's a horror area.
It is. Welcome to the Haunted Villa, home to Michelin. Home to Michelin's Wonderland's Horror Coaster. On this thrilling attraction, you'll be armed with nothing but an orbital blaster as you go through a mansion of frightful monsters.
Ellie's got this.
You can enter it alone if you dare, but I'd suggest you bring someone along for the ride.
Who should I
Unlike
invite?
anything else here.
So we gotta bring Ellie. I think I'll invite Ellie. She's.
Why did it have to be the horror coaster? We're not really going in there, are we?
Same, Ellie. I feel the same. Don't worry, it's only a ride. Besides, I'll be right there with you. You can just leave the shooting to me.
No, Ellie, this is not the right line. You should be saying, Lloyd, I have the one with the gun that I'm trained on and using. You have like little baton things. No. Well, all right. I'll be counting on you.
He has horrible training in weaponry from the police.
She uses a gun all the time.
She uses a marksman's pistol.
It's like an orbital blaster. It's the same thing. It's close enough.
She's scared.
Very well, that'll be one ticket, please. You'll find the orbital gun inside your car. Shoot
Horrible.
very Orbital.
Orbital?
It just shoots an orbital laser out of nowhere.
Holy shit! Just nuke the whole place.
It's Tina all over again.
Shoot the nefarious beings that will assault you, and perhaps you'll manage to survive. Do try to come back in one piece.
No extra comments from comments. Okay. When a cursor appears, press the corresponding button.
Minigame.
Normal.
It's a minigame.
She's like, my hero.
He's getting major brownie points with this one.
If only there was somebody who was trained with a gun.
My
You
buttons.
just missed
Yeah.
all
I
of those.
just went all over the keys. My fingers did not register those buttons at all. Ah.
Damn.
I'm not
Good.
good at quick time events. Evil
Oh no, an
Mishi.
evil Mishi.
Oh, you
Oh,
can
you
change the camera
missed.
angle. What? That's not fair. What?
Missed. Missed.
I was not prepared for the camera to move around the car.
Missed.
Shush. I know.
Did you know you missed? Miss.
Miss.
I keep mixing up my square and circle. I don't know why, because I know that they're where they are. But I keep messing them up. And then once I mess up one, my whole flow goes away and I just screw everything else up.
Mm.
Oh no! I still got two stars out of that. I'll take it.
Now kiss him, Ellie.
Kiss!
I didn't expect the ghost to get so close to the car. It was terrifying. Though I suppose it could have been worse. I can't deny that I enjoyed myself.
As long as you had fun. Thanks for coming along with me. I'll see you later.
Right, so long.
Okay, we're gonna do something here. We're going to save. I want to see the compatibility thing. So I'm gonna speedrun.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta see it.
Of course you do.
If I can do this and I can go so I can speed through the cutscenes.
Blah, 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 blah.
Fortune teller. Bleh. Hey, yep. Okay. Now we'll get through this.
All right. I got voices coming up.
Okay.
Much better.
That's because I want to see what Ellie's reaction is to this. Do you mind telling us what our compatibility is? Oh man, I was hoping for a snide remark.
Not at all. It's a simple request.
Ah, there we go. There's our remarks.
Lloyd,
I don't see why not. There's nothing wrong with a harmless little reading. Just want to give it a try?
you're being far too casual about this for my liking.
Was I out of line? You don't have to if you don't want to.
It's not that I'm not curious, but honestly, you can be such a... Never mind. I'm sorry about that. We'll have the compatibility reading, please.
As you wish. A young man with honest eyes, and a young lady brimming with generosity and diligence. The two of you are companions with the same goals who have forged a connection through the many hardships you've overcome. And what's this? I see a particularly dire crisis in your recent past. Navigating it together has further deepened your bond. Things are yet to be set in stone, but should your relationship stay on course, it may soon develop into something more. So ends my reading.
They're gonna kiss with tongue?
Something more?
Hey, look, I could have gone way worse.
He could
True.
have.
True.
This is true.
True. I will give you that.
It's tame for my standards, anyways.
That's right. Many pardons if that was too forward of me to say. Be that as it may, you, young man, are the one whose choices and deeds will determine your fate together, because you are the main character in a video game.
Thank you. I was thinking exactly that.
I would recommend that you work toward a better understanding of this young lady's feelings.
He just got told to be like, pay attention, you dense idiot.
Literally.
You don't seem to be aware of it, but your charms do have an effect on those around you. Or so the stars tell me.
The charms? Me?
Ellie also just told. She hasn't pegged.
Do keep in mind that a reading is just that, a reading. It is not a premonition of things to come. Fate is capricious, ever shifting under the laws of causality. I'm having a little bit of deja vu. Your actions have the power to shape the future that lies before you.
Yep. Same thing. Alright.
Yep, bye.
Alright.
Hey, look, now you can do better on the minigame and not miss all those shots.
Nope. Reloading.
Okay. Well,
I got stuck. Alright. That only goes there. Let's go check out the rest of the area. Hanging out there. Ooh, what you got? decorations. That is Michette. The pink one.
Ah, she's pink.
Yep.
Hmm.
Hey, it's cookbook. I don't need it though because I have all of them. Alright. So we have 2 left. We still have the Ferris wheel. And then we can use 1 more somewhere else for a second character.
Ferris wheel, maybe a little kiss.
Maybe.
I mean, of
Kiss!
course we're gonna go on the Ferris wheel with Ellie.
Kiss!
But of course.
Is there even another choice?
Well, you have a voice, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's a female. Uh-oh. Welcome to the Sunshine Mall Ferris wheel. Here, you can see the very best views in all of Michelin from the comfort from Michelin tires, from the comfort of your gondola. How about taking a friend along for the ride? All right, that'll be 1 ticket. 2 guests coming in. Are you happy, Mira?
Yes, thank you.
No problem.
Goodness, the gondola just keeps going higher and higher. To be honest, it's making me a little nervous.
I know what you mean. This is my first time riding a Ferris wheel, and my heart is pounding. Wait, haven't you come to the theme park before, Ellie?
That's right, I have. I went on several other attractions then, but I never got the chance to ride the Ferris wheel. It's hard to enjoy everything this place has to offer in a single day, after all.
I don't know. We seem to have gone to the 3 places that this place has pretty easily. Yeah, I know what you mean. Do you? Well, in that case, I hope this lives up to the wait.
Me too. I'm looking forward to seeing the view from the top. Oh, look, Lloyd.
Wow, what an amazing sight.
It really is. Look at the way the sunlight makes the lake glitter and sparkle. Ah, it's just breathtaking.
So are you... I mean, wait, what? Yeah, you said it.
We were all thinking it.
Well, of course.
Nice.
She wants... Is something wrong, Ellie?
No, it's just... the couple riding in the next gondola. They're kissing.
Oh no.
Oh no, it seems like
Oh.
the game wants you to kiss.
Look at those 2 lovebirds go.
Come to think of it, I did hear this trend is popular among young couples. I have to wonder if
yes.
with everybody else too.
What?
Nothing. Never mind.
Why does this feel
Damn
so
it.
awkward?
You're not
Because
kissing.
you're an idiot. Because you have main character syndrome.
Yeah, he does. Oh, we're almost back
My
at the bottom.
favorite.
I suppose we should get ready to leave then.
They just walk off while it's in motion?
Thank you again for inviting me, Lloyd. It was nice spending time with you.
The pleasure was mine. I'll see you later.
Everyone disliked this.
Yes.
Mhm.
Until then.
Everyone disliked this.
Oh,
Nobody
it's now
liked
like
this.
sunset. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do we spend our last one?
would be funny to go on the Ferris wheel with?
Wazzy.
Can we go on the Ferris
That
wheel
would
with
be funny.
Wazzy?
Should we go on the Ferris wheel with Wazzy?
I think we should.
Do
Well,
it.
okay. Ferris wheel. It'll be the same lines again.
Ah, I see you've brought another person. Who are you bringing this time?
Wazzy!
Wazzy. That surely won't be awkward. Have fun or something.
I have to talk to myself.
Can't be more awkward than that was.
So, Wazzy, have you ever ridden the Ferris wheel? It just so happens I haven't. I have been to Michelin a few times as a host, but that usually entails finding a nice, quiet place to have a drink. In that sense, the theme park itself has been a new experience for me. Oh, that's kind of surprising, actually. I went on this ride earlier today. It's self-aware. But I'm just as nervous now as I was then. It's not even one of the park's thrill rides, but my heart's pounding like it is. Don't worry about it. I'm sure there are some who would call the Ferris wheel a thrill ride. Like people who are afraid of heights, for instance. Could you imagine in the top only to hear a sharp metallic snap before your gondola is hurtling down toward the cold, hard ground?
I love it.
Don't say things like that. This is tough enough as is. Come on. What's wrong with a little excitement? Fine, suit yourself. And simply enjoy the ride for now. Ah, I love playing Wazzy and getting to pick on Lloyd. It's so good. We're almost at the top. We've been getting higher and higher just by how slow this thing feels. It must be so that people can enjoy the view for as long as possible. When you think about it, we might be looking at what they call the suspension bridge effect. I've heard of that. It's when you mistake heart-pounding terror for feelings of love. It's apparently popular with couples, so I'll explain why. Please, you didn't need smoke and mirrors to get my heart pounding. The sunset would have been enough. What better atmosphere for our love to finally blossom? Now, hold on just a minute. I'm glad to save my last second to see the sunset with you. Don't get me wrong. That's where I draw the line. End of story. Oh, so cold. But I love it when you play hard to get, you know. Cut it out already. Teasing you is always divine.
So worth it.
That's what I wanted. This whole thing.
So worth it.
Oh, we're almost back at the bottom. So we are. Let's go. I have to say, that was a pretty good time. Yeah, I'm glad I invited you. I'll see you around. Later then. Oh, Wazzy is such a fun character to voice. I love voicing
That was great.
him. Because he never ceases to give Lloyd crap every chance he gets.
Him and Olivier would be the best combination.
Oh, so good. Especially if you get Joshua and Lloyd, and then you get Wazzy
Yeah.
and Olivier, and have it be 2v2 as to who makes their respective person the most uncomfortable the fastest.
Oh yeah.
And so the special sports section's day of fun at Michelin Wonderland came and went in the blink of an eye.
Bye. 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 Bye, Mishy. Bye, Mishy.
I was waiting for Tio to run back in and give him a hug.
Yeah. Oh.
Right. Got it. I'm sure everyone else will be fine with that too. Sorry again that she couldn't come along, Chief. Understood. I'll make sure they get all the rest we need before we come back. Good to know everything's okay at the SSS building. I'm probably just overthinking things. Alright, this is the
Recapping cat.
recap. That hacker must have been the one who supplied the tower's data to the terrorists. At the same time, I didn't get the sense he belonged to either of the two terrorist cells. Ian also said the hacker likely isn't a member of HUA or the Red Constellation either. If that's the case, who could they be?
Jaegers.
I didn't do that.
Anyways.
Is that you, Ellie? Come on in.
Were you just on a call with someone?
Yeah, that was the chief. Wanted to check in on things at the SSS building, so I got in touch. I've been anxious something might happen while we're away. But everything's fine. I'm just crossing my bridges before we get to them is all.
Is that so? I can sympathize, especially in light of everything that happened during the trade conference. With that said, we're still off duty, mister. The only thing you should be thinking about is resting and relaxing.
Yeah, you're right. So, what brings you here? Did you come to pick me up for dinner?
Something like that. I hadn't seen you around for some time.
You saw him all day.
It's been so long.
She misses him that much, obviously.
I thought that if you were still here, then perhaps we could go to the guest house together. That is, if you wouldn't mind.
But yes, I mean, no, I wouldn't mind at all. Wait, are you teasing me again, Ellie?
No, or, well, I wasn't trying to at least. In any case, shall we head out?
Kiss.
There's still time to go to the dinner party. We can make a little detour if you'd like.
A detour
point.
to their lips.
Wouldn't
For no
hurt for
reason.
pass the time looking around downstairs.
God damn it, Ted.
Wait, why am I getting so flustered about being alone with Ellie? Dun, dun.
Gee, I wonder.
Do you wanna kiss?
Sha la 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 my oh my. Don't be shy, go on and kiss the girl. Whoa, whoa.
Kiss, god damn it.
It's not gonna happen.
Yes, it is. I believe.
If it happens, it'll happen at the end of a game.
No.
By the way, where's Kia? Did she already go with someone?
Yes, she and Teal left earlier. I imagine they're already at the guest house by now.
Oh, okay. That's fine then.
Is something wrong?
Well, she looked a little on edge when she wandered off earlier. She seems to be having fun at the park though, so it's probably nothing to worry about.
I'm sure it's all right.
Can you feel the love tonight?
Now.
Oh, okay then.
Fine, be that way.
I bet you this is like supposed to be a kissing scene, but somebody's gonna walk in on them.
Mm-hmm. Like Mirabelle or something. Like the worst person.
Absolutely. Maribel absolutely would. Excuse me, what are you doing with my Ellie?
So this is Diamante. It's just like how I imagined it. Their jewelry looks absolutely superb.
That's right. You spent most of it today in the boutique, didn't you? Wait, so does that mean you weren't already a member here, Ellie? Both you and Maribel have been friends forever, plus you're McDowell. Not to be presumptuous or anything.
Well, as a matter of fact, Belle and I never came here during any of our trips to Michelin. I think she's the kind of woman who prefers shopping for clothes.
I can see that. Well, now that we're here, why don't we take a look around?
I'd love to.
Necklaces, rings, brooches. My selection's a little overwhelming.
True, but there's no sense in worrying yourself too much. Most of it is outside our budget.
I would like to point out that we have almost 10 million Mira.
10 million me.
That's a lot of Mira.
That's
Usually we aren't playing a new
me.
game plus with full completion before we get to the store.
Normally.
Imagine 10 million Mira.
Oh,
making
look
the
here,
angry
Lloyd.
sound.
Isn't this ring just lovely? For no reason.
Sorry.
Let me take a closer look. Yeah, it really is. I think it looked great on you, Ellie.
Now, don't you try and fly me, mister.
But
You good, D?
Did you guys hear that?
you went
Yeah, you just went
really robotic.
very robot.
Oh, it was fine on the stream. I don't know.
How does that work?
Discord turned yellow. Now it's green. Am I okay now?
You're fine now. It was just this line went robotic, and then you were
I'll
fine.
say it again just in case, but okay. Now, don't you try and flatter me, mister. It did it again. What the? It went yellow again. I'm done. Okay.
You were fine.
You were fine that time.
But my Discord didn't like the line.
In
Apparently
here,
not.
You sounded fine.
I'm not. I really mean it. It only cost me 3 months' salary to pay for something like this. Wait,
They're
these rings are...
flirting. They're flirting. Their engagement rings. They're flirting.
Here he comes. He's coming in hot.
Now, we do have a voice for this guy.
He's going to make a commission
But...
today.
So, I think Xander was this guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Tyler was Xander.
Hello there. Are you two shopping for engagement rings this evening? I could offer my assistance if you would like.
Dun.
Excuse me?
I think there's been a mistake here.
Oh, my apologies. Are the two of you not planning to be wed? I saw you eyeing the engagement rings, and I just assumed.
No. It's not like that at all. We haven't even gotten that far yet.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yet.
Don't get the wrong idea, Lloyd. I just like the ring is all. I swear I wasn't trying to imply anything by it.
I know, Ellie. It was not a mistake. There's no reason to get so flustered.
See? Then should I give you more time to properly discuss the terms of your engagement?
No, I told you it's not like that.
It kind of hurts that she's so desperate to clarify the situation. Regardless, I do owe Ellie a lot for always being there for me. Wedding ring is out of the question, but maybe getting her a gift wouldn't be a bad idea.
Jesus. Yeah, not marriage, but let's just, get engaged.
This Ismella's brooch looks like it would suit her. The price is 10,000 mira. Oof, that's a lot.
Easy.
Can I even afford it?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Excuse me, would you mind driving up this brooch for us?
Oh?
Lord,
What? You've been supporting me day in and day out, Ellie. I figured you deserved a little show of thanks. Make me happy if you accepted it.
10,000 mirror brooch is a lot more than just a little show of thanks if you ask me.
Do you not like
Good.
it?
He
Or
can show his thanks in a different way.
maybe you'd rather accept a gift like this
Whoa,
from someone else?
that's a me comment. Mira.
We're all thinking it.
It's not my
That's
stream,
not
so
it.
I'm trying to be tame. If you're gonna say it.
This makes me happier than you know. But I think it's only fitting that I pick out something for you in return.
Are you sure? You really don't have to.
Don't be ridiculous. Fair's fair. You sit tight. I'll go look for something that suits you.
Received a green charm. Let's see what that does. We're not going to change out from this, but adorned was also a gift from Ellie to Lloyd. Decent stuff. Not as good as the creator's crown, but decent stuff.
Well, I'm sorry. They weren't expecting you to have endgame shit already.
La 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 la.
Ah. Literal
Kiss.
fireworks.
It's fireworks. It's time for kissing.
Or if
It's
they're
beautiful.
Sims, I'm just saying.
Alright, so. Alright, you know what? Trading wheels are off. You guys are gonna make comments. I'm not gonna hold back.
Oh no. What have I done?
Time to woohoo?
That's what it sounded like here. Okay. I'm just gonna read you. I'm gonna read you what the walkthrough says for this right here. It says, next, you can head towards the theme park to see some fireworks with your partner.
Uh-huh.
Which is quite literally what happened. But also,
Uh-huh. Anyways.
Uh-huh.
did you say this, D?
Yes, I did. If I remember correctly, they do this every night at Michelin.
Really now? But in that case, I'm glad we got the opportunity to see it.
Yes.
Alright, we should head over to the guest house.
Yes,
You
let's
should
go.
kiss. Disappointment.
Disappointing!
Ellie's
You
stop
have-
before you get there. God damn it.
Hey, they don't have to pretend to be a couple this time.
Yeah, they
It
can
was
just go in
the
like an
best
actual
part
couple
of the
this
last
time.
game.
Yeah, they don't have to pretend to be. They are. Anyways.
Oof.
Guy Berkeley.
I don't know if we
Got
have
someone-
Guide Berkeley.
That was the
10.
guy before, right?
Eh,
Welcome to the State Guest House at Mishasha Resort.
Michelin.
Yeah, it goes out of my brain every time.
It was, but this is much funnier.
Master Lloyd and Miss Ellie from the I presume.
Yes, that's us. Wait, I remember you. You were the kid who was at the auction, weren't you?
What? Now that you mention it.
I'm terribly sorry about what happened that night. I never would have imagined my previous employer would turn out the way he has. Many of the old servants, myself included, were retained and entrusted with managing the state guest house. It was by my kindness of Mayor Croy. Okay. Croy. That we were allowed to preserve our livelihoods.
Just wait till you see his first name.
Ah.
Really now? I'm glad to hear that.
I'd heard the dignitaries that attended the trade conference also stayed here. You've done the state a great service.
My thanks to both of you. You are simply too kind.
Hey, Kia, did you miss me?
Yeah! I've been exploring with Sully to pass the time. They said the dinner party thingy is going to be starting soon. So hurry up and get your seats!
Got it.
Would you mind leading the way for us, sir?
Of course. Please, come inside.
The other, Mayor Croy and his daughter Maribel arrived after. Hey, it's in the room where we confronted the cheater.
Oh my god, so many people.
Yeah, it is.
So this is Mayor Croy. This is his first name.
Once again, I can't
Either?
apologize enough for keeping
Nope.
you all waiting.
Dieter.
Dieter. Oh. Okay. Anyways,
Dieter
sorry.
Croy.
Continue.
After all, what kind of host shows up late to his own dinner party?
It's okay, Mr. Mayor. Everybody understands how busy you are.
We appreciate all that you have been doing.
Yes, but you just know that he's only as busy as he is by choice.
Guilty as charged.
Bow. I'm usually too busy rehearsing and performing to keep up with politics, to be perfectly honest. That said, there was no avoiding the news of the drastic proposal you made.
If we're all being honest, then I should admit that it was something I'd been ruminating on since taking office.
I'd like to admit that there are 3 full-size turkeys for this. Let alone like the rest of the stuff. That is 3 full-size turkeys.
I mean, the worst part is the terrible drawing job they did in the food still, but I mean,
You're right. You're right.
even the chairs look better and they're somewhat badly done.
Yeah.
You know those sticker books you have with your kids?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
That's
Right.
what they look like.
It looks like they took a bunch of stickers of food and just taped
I
it
mean-
across the image and said,
They
there we
probably
go.
They also look like when I tried to make the food for Fantasy Grounds for our maps for D&D.
Even the back, look at the food in the background. The background food is good drawn, but the food on the table in the middle of the picture is
Right.
terrible.
All that is
Ugh.
copy-pasted assets, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Frankly, I never intended to conclude it on the conference's agenda, but the discourse grew a tad heated, and I'd had all that I could take. So I decided then was the time to grab the bull by the horns. Metaphorically.
So you did. And now that the curtain has risen, you have to keep dancing until the end, isn't that right?
Precisely. Speaking of the stage, it's my understanding that Arkansas will be holding a revival production of Golden Sun Silver Moon. It just so happens that the local referendum gauging the public's interest in independence is being held 1 week after its opening. That was the reason I invited you and your troupe here. Happy coincidence that it is.
Huh. Go figure.
And I appreciate that you did. This break has been a long time coming.
Thank you for. Thank you again for inviting us.
Thanks.
After hearing all that, I feel a bit uncertain about my own place at this table.
Oh, not at all, Miss Nuez. You are this table's representative at the esteemed St. Ursula Hospital. I've heard quite a bit about you. I must say your sterling reputation precedes you. Some even call you the second coming of St. Ursula herself. Believe me when I say it is an honor to meet you.
Please, Mr. Mayor, I think you may be exaggerating just a tad. But thank you for your kind words. The honor is all mine.
Oh, Father, you do realize you've sung the praises of nobody but the women here, don't you? How about sparing some of those kind words for Lloyd and the others as well?
You can be kind to Lloyd?
Is she okay? Is she trying to ask for help?
It's a desperate plea from help from her subconscious.
Help me. I'm being held hostage.
Oh, my apologies. Being surrounded by so many beautiful young ladies would be enough to sweep any man my age off his feet.
I see.
No
Okay.
problem. We're thankful you invited us.
He's just an incredibly charismatic person.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's supposed to be. He's not supposed to be a creep. He's just a very charismatic individual, and he's supposed to try to make light of everything. That's right. This little diversion was exactly what we needed.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor.
Today was the most fun I've had in a long time.
Yeah, me too.
Good, good. That was the hope. Forgive me for bringing this up again, but I wish to speak of the harrowing events that transpired at the conference.
There it is.
The terrorists were guilty of trying to destroy the tower. I never wanted that day to end the way it did. I do not believe their sins, nor anyone else's for that matter, were grave enough to warrant taking their lives. I intend to work to ensure that such tragedies cannot happen again, as well as to show the people of this world that justice is still alive and well.
Oh,
Yeah, just for Ted's context. We were chasing down a group of terrorists when a group of Jaegers, who are basically mercenaries, cut them off and mowed everyone but one of them down with heavy machine guns.
Is
Yep.
that all?
Uh-huh. There were 10 of them. One of them survived.
Well, he just barely survived,
And
too.
only survived because we intervened and managed to somehow get them to turn him over to us. as a quote-unquote sign of good faith.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what they're referring to in this moment.
Okay.
They saw a lot of death,
Yeah. Mayor Croy.
and death is not common in this world.
Not that
Not
kind.
in
Not
that way.
not to
Not
the
that
average
gruesome.
civilian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An average police officer. To the Jaegers, absolutely, but they're the equivalent of armies. So they see war, death, and fighting all the time, but your average people do not.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hearing you say that helps wash away some of the concerns weighing on my mind.
I have a question regarding the state independence referendum. Will Crossbow truly become its own political entity if the public votes in favor of it?
No, the referendum itself doesn't have the power to make independence a reality. However, the results will serve as a concrete message to our neighbors abroad. Once votes are in, an international public opinion will begin to form. That will be our opportunity to snatch independence from the major powers. Or at least that's how I imagine it. Ballsy play.
You make it sound all too easy. The way I see it, you're leading Crossbow right into dire straits.
Was he?
No, it's exactly as he says. There's no question about the complex geopolitical challenge Crossbow's state independence will present. However, the hearts of mankind are not so frail as to be swept away by the waves of hardship. Even in the face of great adversity, man maintains his dignity and pursues his ideals. I believe the potential to do so is precisely what makes us human.
Uncle,
The potential to pursue one's ideals with dignity.
well said.
So yes, the path Crossbow must walk will in fact be fraught with peril. But notwithstanding, my peers, I will struggle and strive in the coming weeks to open that path for us all. However, it'll be the duty of the next generation to aim just as high and keep us on that path. I ask that all of you continue contributing to Crossbow's future in whatever manner you can.
Window closed, I returned to the hotel. Sausage, yeah, let's turned in. And then
Kiss.
Kiss.
Crossbell's barriers. Same barriers that have stood before us all year long. Maybe Mayor Croy is doing what he believes is necessary for Crossbell to surmount them. But what about us? When Revanche was toppled, one of those barriers crumpled alongside it, irrespective of our efforts. And now, the hurdle we find in front of us is even greater than ever before. Is the SSS? Am I actually doing enough to make a difference? And if not, am I really okay with that? This is going nowhere. I'm exhausted, yet I can't sleep a wink. I should go to the lounge and get some water. Oh. Evening, Risha.
Oh, it's you, Lloyd.
Sorry about that. Hope I didn't startle you.
Oh, no. It wasn't your fault. I was just lost in thought, is all.
Well, okay if I join you?
Hmm?
Noon is beautiful from here. It's because we're away from the lights of Crossbell City.
Perhaps so.
You know, Ozzy told me the strangest thing this morning.
Oh?
He said that I'd wake up in the middle of the night and stumble into a chance encounter with a girl. Just the two of us. Sounded like a bunch of hot wind to me then, but hate to say hit the nail on the head.
You never cease to surprise me, Lloyd. I was just starting to wish I had someone here with me, and not 1 minute later, there you were.
Bum ba bum!
Simply having you here makes me feel so much more at ease. I have to say, I envy the rest of the SSS.
You give me too much credit. I still have a lot of areas I need to work on as a senior detective, and as a leader too. For one, I desperately need to grow up. Hey Risha, I don't mean to offend you, but something I've been wanting to ask.
Hmm? Offend me? What could it be?
I've been wondering this for a while now, but why is it that your eyes look so forlorn whenever you smile? What, just calling her out, okay.
Wow.
Bam.
I've noticed it since the first day we met. During your short time in Crossbell, you've done so much. You're recruited by Elia Platier herself, featured on one of the greatest stages for Selge around. Risha Mao is now a household name in Crossbell. And yet, even then, when you smile, it doesn't feel like you're here in the moment. It feels like you're in the future, looking back at something you've lost.
Why would you think that?
Because she's seen some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've seen it before. Someone close to me wore that exact same smile for the longest time. Cecile when Guy died. But eventually, like her grief, it faded. Now she can smile as genuinely as she did before. You, on the other hand, I don't think I've ever seen you smile any other way. Her grief came from trying to bear the sorrow of losing someone she loved forever. But what about you? Why smile that way even in the presence of someone like Ilya? Someone you love and cherish. She's always been there for you, and she always will be.
You really are full of surprises. I've always known you were sharp, but I didn't expect you to see right through me.
Does that mean...
Yes, everything you said is true. Maybe it's because I know I'll have to leave Crossbell before long.
I thought that might be it. Let me guess. You can't tell me the reason, can you?
That's right. I can't share the details, but I can tell you this. The path I am bound to walk is already set. It has been from the day I was born.
The path?
think of it as inheriting a family business.
Come on, Lloyd. Put 2 and 2 together, man.
Nah, main character
You
syndrome.
can't even figure out Ellie likes him. He's not gonna
You
find
can
us
point.
out.
I kind of want to know what 10 thinks we're alluding to.
I haven't watched enough to know. I'm just gonna be honest.
Just give it a guess. Give it a guess.
I legitimately have no idea. I haven't even been listening to the conversation they're having because I know it's not I have not. I've been half paying attention. I don't know. She's royalty.
No. Okay.
Okay. I have not been paying close enough attention. I am sorry.
There you
You're
go.
fine. I've been living my life for that sole purpose ever since I was little. It's the same path my ancestors have walked throughout history.
And TLDR, she's a legendary
Married off?
assassin.
Yeah, no, never would have guessed that.
It's a
She's
family
very good
lineage
at what
thing.
she does.
She's very good at what she does.
But now, I no longer understand where that path is leading me, nor my reasons for taking it.
I see. If you really don't like it,
Then why not leave it? I'm afraid it isn't simply a matter of like or dislike.
She's your. Is it a similar enough comparison? You're from Spy Family?
Yes and no.
Ish. Got it.
In accepting his birthright, my father eventually found meaning in it. A hidden, lightless path that can influence society and even change the course of history. Now, it's mine. I inherited it from my father, and now it's my turn to find my own meaning in walking it. That's how it should be, from this moment on. You know, it's strange. Earlier, I refused the wine that Ilya had offered. Yet, sitting here, I feel as though the rays of the moon alone have me intoxicated.
that's pretty poetic. Sorry, I didn't mean to pry into something so personal to you.
No, it's all right. I've been keeping all of this bottled inside of me for so long. It was only a matter of time before it all brimmed over. Thank you for listening to my story, Lloyd.
Not at all. I'm happy to lend you an ear. But I can't help wondering. Risha, are you...
Lloyd!
You're so close, Lloyd. You're so close. Kia,
Oh,
are you cheating on mommy?
Oh, and Ricio's here too. Were you guys in the middle of something?
Yes, they were.
Not at all.
no, it's okay. We were just about finished.
Yeah, it's fine. You having trouble sleeping?
Yeah. I think I had a scary dream.
Really now? Would it help if you slept in my bed?
Can I?
Yes, but just this once. Sorry about that, Risha. We'll just have to pick this up again later.
Don't worry about it. After talking to you, I think I can finally manage to get some sleep. So, thank you.
I'm glad to hear it.
And if it isn't too much trouble, could you keep this talk between us and away from Ilya specifically?
Because everyone but you is smart enough to realize.
I want to tell her these things too, and not until the time is right.
I understand. I don't know how much help I can be, but just know that you can call on me whenever, if you ever need anything. Do whatever I can.
I appreciate it. I'll be sure to come to you for advice the next time I need it. Good night, Lloyd. You too, Kia.
Good night, Risha.
Good night. Sleep tight. Did something happen to Risha? She always looks a little sad, but it felt kind of different this time.
So you can tell too. I don't have all the details, but she's clearly dealing with a lot. She's a friend, so I'm going to be there for her any way I can.
This is why all the girls like you so much, Lloyd.
Hey now, no teasing, alright? Anyway, we have to get you back to bed, little lady. Need to go potty first?
Lloyd, I can do that by myself.
It's still a valid question.
Oh.
Oof.
We're reliving the scene from the beginning of the game. And the find me.
It's not the beginning of the game, it's the end of the last game.
Yeah. Because they weren't captured by the Ernest demon.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right. I don't know, Lloyd. Wake up, Lloyd. I don't know who that is. Ah. Oh, it's Wazzy. What? What time is it? About 2 a.m., I think. Look like you're having a nightmare. Are you okay?
Where's Kia?
Kia.
Oh, yeah. I guess I was having some kind of weird dream. Wait. Huh? Randy. Sorry, did we wake you up?
Nah, don't sweat it. More importantly, where's Keto?
You brought her back to sleep in your bed earlier, right? Oh, you two noticed? Yeah, that's right. She should be here. Oh, as far as I can tell, the three of us are the only ones in the room.
Well, guess we better go wrangle her in.
Thanks, guys. Sorry about dragging you out of bed like this. Called the hotel staff. Nobody knows where she is. So, she's not on the second floor either.
Oh, sorry. Is that me?
Sure.
I'm terribly sorry. Given the circumstances, we weren't able to make a thorough search of every guest room.
You've already done more than enough. It's the middle of the day after all.
What the heck is Short Stuff's problem? Wandering off who knows where, half asleep?
This is growing more and more concerning.
Where could she have gone? Searching via the Aeon system has also yielded no results. I have no idea where she could be.
My.
Oh yeah, how'd we forget? You got the super sniffer on our side.
That was urgent.
The woof.
What?
Woof. He said, follow me. She's this way.
Then what are we waiting for? After him!
How y'all didn't understand Ger Wolf. Come on, people.
Yeah,
Hey,
Chase-
Obviously
Come
urgent.
on.
pretty
Ger
fucking
Wolf.
obvious.
Yeah.
It's a very urgent Gerwolf.
The whole screen shook. It was so urgent.
That way, but tread carefully.
Wow, you really do pick up what he's laying down. But what could be out there that we need to be careful about?
No time to ponder it over. We need to move. Fran, Cecile, Ilya, Sully, Risha, would you mind staying here and waiting for us?
But
No, I understand. We'd only slow you down if we tagged along. Alright, but if something happens, call us immediately, okay? I brought a first aid kit so I can at least treat any minor injuries.
Thanks. That helps.
Please be careful out there, everyone.
Just contact me on your Enigma if there's an emergency.
The emergency is we're now saving and going to bed.
Emergency.
Fox?
Emergency. We've got
Emergency.
Emergency.
Damn. And I was all ready for another voice. Oh well.
well, it will just.
Alrighty. Thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate it. We're gonna go ahead. Call it here. Might be back tomorrow. It just depends on how my internet installation goes. Internet's changing tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. But thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.